The line from today's carol is, "Love was born at Christmas, star and angels gave the sign," which is taken from the carol, "Love came down at Christmas." I know we're nearly at Christmas and we're nearly into a new year, but I want you to cast your mind back to May, to that special day where King Charles III was crowned at Westminster Abbey. It felt like every time he moved, he was accompanied with a fanfare. Trumpets galore were surrounding Westminster Abbey and the King. As he got out the carriage, there were trumpets. As he entered Westminster Abbey, there were trumpets. As he was presented, there were trumpets. As the crown was placed on his head, there were trumpets. As he left the Abbey, there were trumpets. There was a really big statement being made. This is our King, and this is him being crowned. The story of Christmas is God reaching down to the world he made. It's a story where God says, "I love humanity so much. I want to re-engage that relationship with him." And knowing the only way he could do it was to come and be present on earth himself, God is born as a human. Mind-blowing, I know. Theology just completely baffling. But God, the creator of the universe, the creator of the earth, becomes a human being. Now, if I was God, I would have probably done it a little bit like King Charles did his coronation. All sorts of trumpet fanfares, all sorts of great spectacle and majesty and pomp and ceremony to make my point known. Look, I'm God, I'm coming to earth, look at me. And yet God didn't do it like that. And praise the Lord that I'm not God. God chose to come as an innocent baby child. God chose to come to a woman who was betrothed to be married but not yet married. God chose to come as the son of a humble carpenter, quietly in a stable. He chose to come in complete poverty, despite the fact that he had existed in the riches of heaven. And there was no Roman army to welcome him. There were no kind of Jewish ceremonies, because he was a Jew, remember, to say, "Welcome, aren't you amazing? God, the Messiah has finally arrived." The only fanfare for Jesus was a star to say, "Look, he's here." A star that needed someone really intelligent to understand it. And angels who appeared to people who were considered not acceptable to wider society. God came to earth. God, the creator of the universe, came to earth as a human. His home was the stall in a cradle, and he was welcomed by shepherds and foreign wise men. In that moment, God shows us exactly what love is. Love is not going around shouting about ourselves, saying how great we are. But love is about that humble, serving attitude. Saying, "I love you so much, I will do anything I can to reach out to you and to tell you how amazing you are." God came at Christmas as a child to tell each and every person that was alive then, that is alive now, and has been alive in all that time in between, and all those people who are yet to be born. God came to each one of those people at Christmas to say, "You are loved, you have a purpose, and you matter." And he did that through the most powerful way, not coming and saying, "Look at me," but coming and living as one of us and sharing all that we experience. God is love, and those who live in love live in God, and God lives in us. Love was born at Christmas through a baby child who reaches out to you to say, "You matter. I love you. Let's do life together." Wherever you are this Christmas, however you're celebrating, Know that the birth of Christ, which is at the heart of the story, is for you. And you matter. Wherever you are, however you're celebrating. From everyone here at St Michael's, Happy Christmas.